Welcome into the Business on Purpose podcast. We're here to do one thing: liberate you, the small business owner, from the chaos of working in your business. Scott Beebe, the head coach, the founder. I wanted to bring you into a live group coaching call. This is from our 4 Steps to Business Freedom group coaching program. And right at the very end of our latest call, we got into a discussion with one of our heroic small business owners about, and he just kind of fessed up and owned up and let us know that the non-negotiable weekly schedule that we talk about, he's just not doing it. And it's costing him. He knows it's costing him. And so I thought I'd let you listen in as to that exchange and what we do on the back end so that you make sure you get this important, crucial element within any small business owner, their week, and that is the non-negotiable weekly schedule. So listen in. I'll see you on the back end and kind of finish this thing out here in just a minute. How do you feel like you're doing with the weekly schedule?
Mate, I want to be very honest. I'm doing terrible.
Okay. Yeah. No, I want you to be honest. It doesn't help us otherwise.
So I'm not hitting the marks.
And when you're in the Tuesday at 10 o'clock time block, what's pulling you out of that?
Just, it could be one of a million things. It could be the phone ringing, sales calls, going to do estimates, trying to solve problems, putting out fires.
And so the sales calls and estimates, that's time block kind of stuff. So what's keeping you from, when a sales call comes in, what's keeping you from going, okay, I'm going to call them back, or let them know I'm going to call them back during my sales call hour, at 2 o'clock or whatever? What's keeping you from doing that? Is it fear?
I think I don't know if it's fear, and maybe it's just breaking old habits. Been operating like this since 2003, so it's a change in mindset, obviously, and implementing. So changing old habits.
All right. So instead of the vision next Thursday, I think I really want to encourage you to, as soon as we're off of this, I'd like to encourage you to do 2 things. I'd like to encourage you to print out your weekly schedule, and I want you to print out a copy for every single person in your business. Don't hate me, but our conversation got cut off just then. So I'm going to finish up what I was saying essentially. Print out a copy of his weekly schedule, the owner's weekly schedule, for every single member of the team. And then I want him to actually go have a communication meeting where he lays out, this is my weekly schedule, and here are the times that I am 100% available to you. Now, I realize what you're thinking. You're thinking, Scott, the business week does not work like this. It's not predictable. It's not. I realize that, guys. You have to create the predictability. If you're a heroic small business owner and you want to work on your firm and not in your firm, you have to build the predictability. You cannot wait for the predictability to come to you. It's not going to. It will never show up on your doorstep. You have to lay out the predictability yourself. And so I've encouraged him to print out his non-negotiable weekly schedule, share it with his team, and then in the team meetings, have his team hold him accountable to how he's sticking to it. Now, obviously, he's got our coaching calls as well. So we're going to be holding him accountable. Accountability is the priority within a coaching setting. And his team can hold him accountable. The other thing I encourage him to do is fess up. Tell him, I've been scattered and chaotic, and I need you to help me. And enlist the power of accountability from his team. You can do the very same thing. Now, if you do not have your vision story written, you'll notice I told him, wait off on the vision. He actually already has his vision written. He was just talking about revising his vision. But if you don't have your vision written, that's where you've got to start. Go to mybusinessonpurpose.com/vision. We'll help you out. We've done all the work. What you've got to do is put in 2 to 3 hours of sweat equity. We will charge you nothing for it. And then if you want our input on the back end, come join the Systematize My Business private Facebook group. You do have to be a small business owner to get in. But if you join the Systematize My Small Business Facebook group, it's free. Then you can post your vision story and our coaches will provide feedback. Come join us next time right here on the Business on Purpose podcast.